Yo, welcome back to Trae Young's TV, man. We back with another video. Um, Today's topic is going to be on the Atlanta Hawks. But before we get into this topic, I just want to let y'all know I'm definitely I'm working on that the whole main channel thing, like Tavion's TV and Tavion's Talks. This channel is probably soon gonna be rebranded to Tavion's Talks, and then I'm gonna start my main channel, Tavion's TV, which will basically have my main reactions, gaming videos, and stuff like that. But this channel, Tavion's Talks, will basically be basically like this, where I just sit here commentate, basically my unfiltered reactions, But Tavion's TV will be kind of more professional in a way, especially the bigger, if it gets bigger and all that. Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna be able to get that laptop soon. Well, I'll try. Hopefully, I have it by the end of Christmas break. But for right now, I was just thinking about just doing it on my phones. But yeah, but that's whoever comes across this video, just be ready for that. Anyway, today this topic is about the Atlanta Hawks because I I just don't know. Like I am in it, like it's just like see here this has been a big problem with the Atlanta Hawks. This has been a big problem with the Atlanta Hawks for 10 years. And like the last time we had a defense, I think it was in like 2016, 2015, 2016 somewhere. That's really the last time we really had a good defense. Ever since then, we just haven't had good defense. We had good offenses. Oh yeah, we had good offenses, but we just can't play defense. And that has been a huge problem, especially during the Trae Young era. Like we haven't been able to play defense in a decade since the Al Horford, Paul Millsap, the 61-4 All-Star team. But see the thing is, the thing is, right? See, like I just said, like defense has been a big problem with the Atlanta Hawks, right? But the thing is, see, a lot of people for a while now has contributed that to Trae Young, our star point guard, who's been here since 2018. He's 27 now. Now, I'm gonna get my thoughts on it because I'm not a Trae Young hater. I'm a Trae Young supporter. I'm a big Trae Young supporter. I want Trae Young to do well. I want him to win a ring with us. I want the best with Trae Young. And see the thing is, a lot of Hawks just hate Trae Young. Like everything Trae Young does, they just hate on. Now if Trae Young takes a shit, right? If Trae Young takes a shit and wipes his ass 9 times instead of 10, niggas will hate on him for that, right? A lot of Hawks fans just hate Trae Young. I mean that's a fact. But see the thing is, and like I said, I can't stand Atlanta Hawks fans who just hate on Trae Young. Like they just can't stand him for some reason. But at the end of the day, over the past couple of days, I just I kind of like I don't agree with the shit, like some of the shit these niggas saying, because once again, a lot of these niggas just hate Trae Young just for the sake of it. But Trae Young has been, a liability on defense for a while now. Now is he the only one solely responsible for giving up 152 points to the Bulls yesterday? No. He's not the only nigga on the fucking team. Jalen Johnson gets lazy on defense sometimes. Okongwu can't rebound half the time. Dyson Daniels, I don't know what the hell's going on with him. He's still decent defensively, but his offense is terrible. Is that Richardson is still getting there? I mean, so Trae Young is not the only nigga who's messing up on defense. But see, a lot of these Hawks fans won't tell you that because once again, they just like to hate Trae Young. They just dick suck Trae Young. But once again, at the end of the day, I noticed something about Trae Young. And I don't know if it's really just been the amount of injuries he's had recently. But I noticed, like, Trae Young, we all know his defense has been a problem for a while. But it's like, I don't know, like, Trae Young, he just doesn't have that same, that same spark in him no more. He doesn't have that same razzle dazzle. And even before he got hurt earlier this season, that's something I noticed. I don't know if it's just him. He just plays a lot more mature. And like he gets his teammates involved more. I don't know what it is, but it's like Trae Young just doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't have that same spark in him no more. And even though I'm a big Trae Young supporter, right? At the same time, I have to be realistic. It might be time to trade Trae. It might be time to trade Trae Young. And as much as that, it may hurt me to say that because I really want to see Trae Young win a ring with the Hawks. He's one of the few stars the Hawks have had. A lot of niggas realize outside of Dominique, Dikembe Mutombo, maybe Steve Smith, Joe Johnson, the Hawks haven't had stars. We had good players, but we ain't have no stars, no superstars. And that 61 Hawks team ain't have no stars, which is why we got which is why we got beat by the Cavs that year in the conference finals. But like I said, as much as it may pay me to say this, it might be time to trade Trae. Once again, he doesn't really help on Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like the defense. Yeah, the defense has been pretty bad since Trae Young has been back. But at the end of the day, the defense wasn't good even when Trae was, it was slightly better. But at the same time, we were still giving up. There was a few games where we gave up over 130 points. But once again, these dick sucking Hawks fans won't tell you that because they want Trae Young gone so bad. But see, I'm not one of those Hawks fans who only care about the players. I care about the team. The defense has been, regressing since Trae Young has got here. Don't sit here and act like it's just a Trae Young problem. Once again, Jalen Johnson gets lazy on defense sometimes. Conwell can't rebound half the time. He gets lazy on defense sometimes. It's not just a Hawks problem. And see, the thing is, the Hawks have offensive players. Trae Young is still good on offense. Jalen Johnson is elite on offense, but we don't have nobody who can play fucking defense. We don't even have a center. A Conwell is he's decent, he's good, but he's not a center. He's not a true center. We need a damn fucking DeAnthony Ayton. We need a 7-footer. We need to use this Pelicans pick to draft a 7-footer, a 7-foot center who can just stand in the paint and get blocks and get rebounds and shit. Yeah, but like I said, the Hawks, it might be time to trade Trae Young. I mean, Trae Young he's a liability on defense. He doesn't really have that same spark, that same electricity that he used to have. He just, I don't know. He's really just starting to become a regular point guard to me. Obviously, he's still elite and all that, but let's be honest, Trae Young just isn't that different from the average point guard anymore, and his size and lack of defense definitely doesn't help his case. And let's say we continue to wait, and Trae Young is either going to walk or he's going to get old and he's going to regress and be even worse. So I see why a lot of, like I said, I still want the Hawks to keep Trae Young. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, if Trae Young did get traded, I wouldn't be that surprised. I wouldn't even be that mad. Once again, I'm not one of those Hawks fans who just hate on niggas just to hate on niggas. But at the end of the day, I can't admit Trae Young is definitely a liability on defense. But see, the thing is, even if you get rid of Trae Young, if you don't get a true 7-foot center, if you don't get players that can come and play defense, you're not gonna do shit either. You could get rid of Trae Young and we're still giving up 130, 140, 150 points a night. So what the hell do you? but see you idiotic Atlanta Hawks fans think that getting rid of Trae Young is going to solve all our problems when it's just going to be the same shit. You know, like instead of like us giving up 100 over 140 out of 5 nights, you get rid of Trae Young, you still giving up 140 out of 3 out of 5 nights or 2.5 out of 5 nights. I'm just saying it's the truth. See, a lot of Atlanta fans don't want to hear the truth. A lot of Atlanta fans don't want to hear the truth. They just want to hate or dick suck certain players. But I'm not like that. You know, I'm gonna tell you what needs to be said. So yeah, so do I think that Trae Young? Do I think it might be time to trade Trae Young? I'm not all the way there yet, but I could definitely see why. I still want Trae Young to stay here. I still think he's a really good player. I really want him to win a ring with the Atlanta Hawks. But at the end of the day, Trae Young, it's just not hitting anymore. Trae Young doesn't have that same spark. He can't. He's always been a liability on defense. But like like Trae Young is slowly starting to become just a regular point guard. You know, he jacks up a lot of threes. He holds the ball a lot, and the offense does look a lot better though. That's one thing about Trae Young. The offense knows how to move with Trae Young. But see, what's the point of moving the offense if you're still just gonna? What's the point of scoring 140 if you're just gonna give up 150? You know. So overall, to answer the question, is it time to trade Trae Young? I'm in the middle. I'm gonna say yes and no. Maybe I don't know. Trade him at the trade deadline. I don't know about that one either. Maybe trade him at the end of the season. Maybe trade him in the off season. All right, that's But at the end of the day, Trae Young. We still kind of need him. The Hawks. Getting rid of Trae Young isn't gonna make us NBA Finals contenders. So yeah, but that's my take on it, man. Until the Hawks get a better coach, because I haven't even talked about Quinn Snyder. Quinn Snyder, I don't know about Quinn Snyder. I'm not a Quinn Snyder hater or anything, but they're I don't know. I feel like Nate McMillan was a better coach. Nate McMillan knew how to get niggas to play defense. Quinn Snyder doesn't. Quinn Snyder's not a horrible head coach, but we damn sure need a better one. Because right now, every single year under Quinn Snyder, we haven't even had a season above 500. With Nate McMillan, we had back-to-back over 500 seasons. 2021, 41 and 31. 2022, 2022, 43 and 39. But ever since Quinn Snyder has gotten here, 41 and 41, 36 and 46, 40 and 42, we can't even get above 500. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be another play-in year. It's looking like it's going to be another play-in year, another at 500 or barely above or barely under 500 season. Even if we make the playoffs, probably going to get bounced out the first round by like the Pistons or Knicks. And this is how it's been under Quinn Snyder. So until we get a better coach who knows how to coach defense, until we get better defenders, until we get a 7-foot center to defend the paint, and better perimeter defenders, it really doesn't matter whether we have Trae Young or not. We can score a whole bunch of points, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter if we can't play defense with or without Trae Young, because let's just be honest, it's the same shit with or without him. Just we may be a little bit more consistent on defense without Trae Young. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the same shit. Niggas getting lazy on defense, not paying attention, getting lost. Not paying attention, having niggas getting lobs behind them. At the end of the day, this is just what being an Atlanta Hawks fan comes with. We got to get some defense.